Ellie is a producer of a famous TV show called Desert Island. In the show, people bake desserts and fall in love. It's fun and popular, until one day her boss tells her that the ratings are dropping. The show might be canceled. Ellie is heartbroken. Desert Island was her dream. Feeling lost, she packs her bags and flies back to her hometown. But home doesn't welcome her gently. When she opens the bedroom door, she freezes. Her mother, in bed, with her much younger boyfriend. Stunned and speechless, she heads to the local bar, an old haunt from her youth. As soon as she steps inside, a familiar voice calls out her name. An old friend from school, now half drunk, runs up, takes a selfie with her, and proudly announces he's a fan of her show. Before she can even reply, he posts the photo on Facebook and stumbles off into the night. Ellie sits alone at the bar, pulling out her notepad and scribbling ideas to reignite her career. That's when fate decides to stir the pot. Sean, her ex-boyfriend, the one who broke her heart years ago. He smiles and approaches her. "I own this place now," he says with a soft chuckle. One drink turns into 3. They walk the quiet streets of their past, reminiscing, laughing, and sharing a connection that never truly faded. At the end of the night, Sean drives her home. Before stepping out, Ellie leans in and kisses him. "Want to continue this back at your place?" Sean looks conflicted. "I want to, but I can't." Ellie pulls back, hurt and confused. The next morning, guilt gnaws at her. She goes to see Sean to apologize for being too forward. He seems distant but kind. Before long, his mother interrupts and invites Ellie to a family party later that evening. Against her better judgment, Ellie agrees. The party is full of old faces. Benny, Sean's best friend, greets her warmly and fills her in on town gossip. It almost feels like old times, until Ellie overhears a conversation that makes her blood run cold. Sean is engaged to a woman named Cassie. The wedding is just days away. Ellie feels betrayed. He hadn't told her, not when they laughed, not when they kissed. As she's preparing to leave, Sean's mother stops her again. "Ellie, we'd love for you to film the wedding. We need someone who truly knows Sean." Ellie's breath catches. She nods mechanically and leaves. Moments later, Sean follows her outside. "You should have told me," she snaps. "I won't be part of your wedding circus." She storms off, ending the night in a different bar, this time with Benny. They get drunk together, and Ellie confesses everything. That kiss, that moment in the car. Benny hesitates. Then he drops a bombshell. "Sean knew you'd be at the bar that night. He went there for you." Ellie's heart twists with hope. Maybe Sean isn't as certain about his wedding as he pretends. The next morning, Ellie shows up at the lake where pre-wedding festivities are happening. She begins filming, but Cassie quickly notices her and isn't pleased. "That's the producer?" Cassie says to her friends. "She's a bitch." Ellie tries to ignore it, focusing on her work. That evening, Cassie's band performs a live concert. After the set, she smugly invites Ellie on stage. "Your turn," she smirks. Ellie stands awkwardly. But instead of freezing, she lets go. She begins rapping, bold, raw, hilarious. The band joins in. The crowd roars. Cassie's plan to humiliate her fails. After the show, Cassie corners Ellie. "Why are you really here?" she asks. "I know you and Sean had something." Ellie keeps her cards close. "I'm just here to film." Cassie opens up. Sean doesn't want her playing music. He insists her estranged parents attend the wedding. She doesn't want either. Ellie listens and realizes Cassie is suffocating under the same expectations Ellie once faced. That night, Ellie contacts a friend and secretly arranges for Cassie's parents to be invited. The next day, there's another party. Ellie and Cassie find themselves talking again. Cassie admits she thought she was pregnant when she agreed to marry Sean. Now she's not even sure she loves him. "He wants a life I don't want," she says. "He wants me to be someone I'm not." Ellie nods, painfully familiar with the feeling. They laugh, smoke, and in a moment of wild freedom, strip down and run naked through the golf course, screaming into the night. Later, Sean asks Cassie how she and Ellie became friends. "She's cool," Cassie replies simply. Ellie tells Benny she plans to stop the wedding. He warns her against it, but she's determined. The next evening, Cassie's parents show up. She's furious, assuming Sean invited them. They make subtle comments, relieved their daughter isn't marrying a woman, but still disapproving of Sean. Ellie thinks her plan is working. But when she returns to her hotel, her phone rings. It's her producer friend. Desert Island has been renewed for a 3rd season. She's thrilled. Her career is back. But then, another knock on the door. Cassie called it off. She kicked me out, he says. She knew I wasn't being honest. I should have never let you go. I want to be with you. He leans in, ready to kiss. But Ellie steps back. No, I won't do this again, she says. You want women to change for you. First me, now Cassie. That's not love. Sean's face falls. Anger flares and he walks away. Later, Ellie goes to Cassie. I was wrong to meddle, she says. Don't give up your music for anyone. I was jealous of you, of your fire. Cassie smiles and to Ellie's surprise kisses her. They spend the night together. The next morning, Sean returns, apologizing to Cassie. I won't ask you to change anymore. Cassie forgives him. Ellie leaves quietly, finding Sean outside. She smiles sadly. Goodbye, Sean. For real, this time. Back in the city, Ellie relaunches Desert Island, but it's not the same show. Now, contestants have to come to the interview naked. Literally. Ellie, also nude, creates a safe, vulnerable space where people can bare their souls and finally accept themselves. One day after filming, her cameraman approaches her shyly. Want to go on a date? Ellie grins. Yeah, I'd like that. And that's where the story ends.